Now let's take a closer look at the clip detail view in the session view window. If I double click on a clip, the clip detail view panel pops up from the bottom. And you've seen this before with clips in the arrangement view. It's very similar. We have the clip box here, and you can change the name and color of the clip. You can apply a groove template from the groove pool to the clip, and we're going to cover that in a later video. Over here in the sample box, you can see the name of the original sample. You can edit the sample in an external audio editor if you have that set up in your live preferences. You can edit the sample and then save it that way. And then when you drag that clip into other clip slots, it will maintain the edits you made to it. You can reverse a clip and it just plays it backwards. The high quality button will have a higher quality interpolation algorithm to make for higher quality warping and stretching and processing. The fade button is always good to leave on. That way when the clip loops, if you have it set to loop, it will have tiny little fades at the front and back end so that you don't get a click or a pop. If you click the RAM button, it will load the sample into your computer's RAM for faster playback. This might be really useful in certain situations, such as playing one track live with other tracks being pre-recorded. Of course, you have the transpose and detune controls and a volume fader to adjust the volume of just this one clip and not the overall track. The warp indicator is turned on, indicating that this clip has been warped, and we have the segment BPM set to 115 here, and that's Live's best guess at the tempo of the original unwarped sample. If it knows the original tempo, then when it warps it to our session tempo, it will be much more accurate. We have these half and double speed buttons here, and these are used to compensate in case Ableton Live accidentally gets the tempo wrong. And one of the most common ways it does that is to get it wrong by a factor of 2 or of 0.5. So these compensate for that. And then of course you have your standard warp modes here that we looked at in depth in a previous video. Here you can see where the clip starts and where it ends. You can choose to loop it, and you can set the position of the loop markers here. Now there are two other panels that we're going to take a look at, and that is the Launch panel and the Envelopes panel. In the Envelopes panel, you can adjust things like automation and modulation for different clip parameters. So if I go to the top box here, for instance, and I choose Mixer, Track Volume, I can automate the volume of this clip. And this automation will not affect other clips on the same track. But if I record this clip into the arrangement view window, which I'm going to show you how to do later, then this automation will be included in that recording. The Launch box gives you a set of advanced features for launching clips. It's a little outside the scope of this course, but I wanted to mention it and show it to you. You have different triggering options. You have a legato button here. You can adjust the quantization of the clip to be different from the session quantization if you'd like to. You can change the velocity amount. And here you have the most interesting part of the clip launch box, the follow action box. There are a number of different follow actions, or things that the clip will do after it plays. You can set it to stop, to play again. You can set it to go to the previous clip in the track or the next clip down in the track, the first clip or the last clip, any clip, or other. With any clip, there is a possibility that the clip might repeat since it's part of any, but other makes it so it will go to any other clip but not repeat itself. You actually have two boxes for those options, and you can set sort of a probability strength in these boxes here. Again, that's a little complex, and it takes practice to sort of understand how you can use this in a creative fashion. But this is one of the hidden powerful secrets of Ableton Live.